Greetings, salutations. I'm sure you're aware of the time. It's time for Allison's Insert Title Book Here Review. Of course, as usual, I am the privileged one who's able to introduce the one, the only, Allison.
Thank you, Lowry. By the way, is that your first name or your last name?
Well, you know you're familiar with that musician who no one likes his music? He uses a symbol for his name?
Yeah.
Lowry's my name. Deal with it.
Whatever. Okay. Now, these two you've seen before. It's Kalutta,
Mike
book
Kalutta.
1 and 2, and this one is book number 3 of his sketchbook. Stunning work. I love his drawing work and his drawing style, and then he talks a little bit about why he does certain things a certain way. This is from John Carter of Mars. Not the movie, but he wanted to draw it, but he didn't get that gig. He got something else. And other stuff that he's done, I mean, there's so much movement and liveliness in it. The only thing I don't like about the third book is this robot that looks all googly. I never liked googly characters.
But I actually enjoy the cover.
No, he's a great artist, and he's been doing this for like 40 years and more. So it's great to study his stuff. You learn a lot from it if you're an aspiring artist, or even if you're a well-experienced artist, you'll get a lot out of that. So that's today's big
Speaking
pick.
of longtime artists, our next comic book, something fascinating.
All right. This one is Hellboy number 1. Starting number 1. I'm like...
What? It's not Hellboy number 1, it's Hellboy in Hell number 1.
Hellboy in Hell number 1. Woo!
Really.
I love it. I always loved Mike Mignola's artwork and Dave Stewart's writing. Oh my God, I just killed that whole thing, didn't I? I just
keep going. Don't stop. I'll take over. All right. For those of you who don't know, Hellboy's been a long-time character from Dark Horse. Well, they're continuing this series in Hellboy number 1.
Hellboy in Hell number 1.
Yeah, so sorry.
See, she's contagious. Help me.
Shush, Pep.
I love the composition and the colors. There's a lot of sense of space in here, but at the same time it feels claustrophobic. So I don't have to say very much
wait,
to get you to understand how great this stuff is.
Why don't you use my catchphrase?
What?
Buy this book.
Yeah, buy this book and buy that book and buy these other two if you haven't already. The first one looks like that.
Just buy all of the books.
Buy all the books. These
Continue reading.
These two came out just this week, so these are brand spanking new. They're really worth having because they're either great work by great artists or great stories or great thoughts. Just go get it.
They're so great, her mind is malfunctioning.
Yes, my mind is blown.
Well, for Allison, this has been Allison's Insert Title Here Book Review. See you next week.
Farewell. See you next week. Thanks.
That was good.
Yeah, oh, thank you. You're too kind.